Hi, I'm Zibby Owens, and you're listening to Moms Don't Have Time to Read Books. This 30-minute podcast features a new author interviewed by me every single day, 365 days a year, for about 30 minutes. I am also the publisher for Zibby Books, which publishes 12 books a year in fiction and memoir. Our books are already out now. You can check it out on zibbybooks.com. And we have a magazine called Zibby Mag, where we have lots of wonderful essays and lifestyle features. That's at zibbymag.com. We have classes at zibbyclasses.com. And I recently opened a bookstore in LA called Zibby's Bookshop at 1113 Montana Avenue at 11th Street in Santa Monica. I hope that you are able to enjoy some of our other offerings, but this here podcast is the basis of all of it and started in 2018, and no matter what I do, this is basically my favorite thing. Enjoy. Kevin and Danielle Jonas are co-authors of There's a Beach in My Bedroom. This is the second time they've come on the podcast. The first time was There's a Rock Concert in My Bedroom. This is quite a happening bedroom. Kevin Jonas is one of the Jonas brothers. He is a father, actor, investor, philanthropist, and 1/3 of Grammy-nominated multi-platinum pop band Jonas Brothers. He was born and raised in New Jersey, where he resides with his wife and 2 daughters, Elena and Valentina. Danielle Jonas is a mother, TV personality, actress, and founder and designer of jewelry company Danielle Jonas Co. She was also born and raised in New Jersey, where she resides with her husband and 2 daughters. Same daughters, Elena and Valentina. Enjoy. Welcome back to Moms Don't Have Time to Read Books, Kevin and Danielle. Thanks for coming on and showing us how to have a beach in our bedroom.
We, everything but the sand, as it were.
Yeah.
It's really good that we're doing another one. We're so excited to work together, obviously, on it. And the first one went over so well, they asked us to do another one. So we really excited about it. And truthfully, this one's actually more my favorite. I think this one deals with disappointment and what happens when plans don't go the way they were supposed to and things change. And that happens a lot in our life. And I'm sure so many other parents and families' lives. So hopefully it's something that everyone can relate to.
We can't relate to that, right? Can we? Things not going your way?
No, I can't. Well, I could.
Could, exactly.
I can. No, I love in the book how even though, why don't you say what the book is about?
Well, the book is about dealing with disappointment. And what in the book we actually set up where everyone was planning on a huge beach day and a family day on the day off, which is something we all look forward to during the summer. But as you know, living on the East Coast, we know probably better than most.
It starts raining.
It can rain and thunderstorms can happen. So when that happens, you're not going to the beach, right? So if someone's looking forward to it so much in the book, the character is so excited to go, but she can't now because it's raining. So they make a beach in the bedroom. They have a whole picnic set up, the games, the activities. There's a nod to Danielle's jewelry business in there with the beads and the bracelets, and it's really cool.
I loved the seashell jewelry. That was a nice touch. That was awesome. I wonder if there are there more collaborations in the work with the jewelry and the book? Is there going to be a box set or some way to sell the bracelet with?
No, we talked about it and we're trying to work it out. We wanted to do something like that. We'll see. Well, maybe we can figure it out in time. We'll try to do what we can.
You should definitely do some beach towels because the illustrations in this book are so fun and colorful and happy and summery and everything. Tell me about working with your illustrator and how that all has gone down.
That was super important to us, doing the pictures, and because that's going to get the attention of the kids, and it gets my attention too if it's cute, colorful, and so that was a big part of it going into it. So Courtney, of course, she nailed it totally.
She definitely got our voice in art form right away. The minute we saw her drawings of Bella and Emma, we were like, "Yep, this is it." Mm-hmm. It just felt right to us. It felt like this is what we wanted to see.
Excellent. Well, some of the disappointment from not being able to go to the beach brings the parents to their knees, as it were, throwing different suggestions, as we often do when we're trying to solve a problem. Let's do this. How about that? Well, no, how about this? And of course, most parents can say, how about, do you want to have a jam session with dad? Right? That was one of the things. Do you actually do that? Like, Danielle, this book goes down.
We definitely goof around. We definitely have some fun. We actually just found an old video today of our daughters with some guitars, jamming out in the house and singing their own songs. So they were younger, but it broke our hearts. Our youngest just lost her first tooth last night.
Aww.
So it's starting to happen. She's starting to no longer be our baby. But She'll always be our baby.
I feel like there's a book in that, tooth fairy, gotta use that.
Yeah, you're right.
Next up.
Next one.
Do you already have a next children's book, or you just focus on one?
I think we're just focusing on one at a time right now, but you never know. We really enjoy doing this, and our girls love doing it with us, and so we'll see what happens.
And do they come to events? I have my stage here.
We definitely come to events. We're going to be going on a big tour starting in August, and so we're going to try to travel as much as we can as a family before school starts. But yeah, we try to be together as much as we possibly can. That's
amazing. When you all go to the beach as a family, what does a typical beach day look like? Like, do you go all day? Where do you like to go? Do you pack the cooler? Like,
we are traditional Jersey Shore-ers.
Yeah.
We really are. We enjoy.
We like to stay down there at least the night because I hate getting in the car all sandy and all that.
We'll deal with it, but
it's so hard. And I also feel bad for the kids. I don't care, but to sit in the stickiness and everything. I don't know. I just get
it drives you nuts.
It drives me crazy.
And then you're always in traffic, so it's always the whole long drive home.
Yeah, but they love the boogie boarding and they're very into the water. He builds great sand castles, and
I'm a big believer that everyone should have bagels at the beach because what else is best when a bathing suit than tons of carbs, So but we always hit the bagel shop on the way to the beach, load up with as many things as we can bring, and then we go to the beach. It's great.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. I actually have never had bagels on the beach.
They last all day.
Yeah.
It's great.
You're right. I mean, I don't know. I've been missing out. Yeah. All right. Well, next time. Yeah, that's funny. The good thing though about a day at the beach is they're so tired afterwards.
You fight all year long to get them in bed on time, and then you go to the beach, and then they can't keep their eyes open past dinner. It's the greatest thing ever.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, should I not have said that was so great?
No, I think every parent listening is probably yeah, of course, it's great.
Yeah. Our bedtimes have stretched to 2 hours at this point. I'm like, this is
we there's a bedtime, and then there's the hour long trying to figure out why we're not in bedtime.
Yeah,
very true. Danielle, do you have any bedtime tricks?
Ooh, do I? I don't know. I don't. I just feel like they do listen to me more than you.
Yeah. Yes, they do, because I'm I come in, I'm
the biggest thing that really does work, and parents have always said this to me, is give them a race. I bet you can't get up those steps before me. They always buy it. They always do.
It's pretty good.
It's great.
Yeah, that's true. Timing you, how long does it take? Yeah, I'll time you. Go.
Yeah, exactly.
My brother says that when we were kids, back when the world was a little bit safer, I guess. I don't know. I told him that I would time him to go to the movie. This is really dating me. I don't even know why I'm telling the story, but I would time him to go to the local movie theater, which is 2 blocks away in New York City, to buy tickets and then come back. So he went and ran and got all these tickets. He was 10 or something. And then he came back, and this is going to make me sound terrible. I promise I was a nice older sister, but not in that moment where I was like, what do you mean? I didn't tell you I would time you.
Oh man. Wow. That's not that bad. We played hide and go seek one time with my brother, and he went up into the attic, and we forgot we were playing hide and seek. That's not that
bad. That's awful.
Yep.
And yet somehow we all grow up, and it's okay, and my brother's fine, and
so we have therapy. It's great.
Yeah, it's great. Yeah, we've worked through it. Obviously, it still comes up now. We're in our 40s, but it's fine.
Thanksgiving is weird. It's fine.
Oh my gosh. So tell me about how you two write these books together. What does it look like? Are you sitting at your dining room table, coming up with tell me the whole thing.
It really just is a collaborative effort. We went through a bunch of ideas of how we could of topics and themes we'd love to, cover. And then we worked with our publishers and obviously Courtney, and we just really kind of worked through it and got the ideas and put it on paper. It's pretty kind of straightforward. It's kind of a little bit of a churn, and then it was there. It was pretty awesome.
Okay, collaborative effort. That's great. No fights about any words, anything like that?
Not really. We really spent a lot of time working on the first book with Courtney about the visuals. So once that was locked, it was pretty straightforward to move it over to this book because the characters were there, so it was more really a change in the environments and other things.
Right.
So after your first book came out and you went through the whole publishing journey, I know you're familiar with the music world. What blew your mind about the whole process, in a good or bad way?
It's really not that much different. It's like any other project. It's about what you give to it. Also, you get back out of it. I think for us, I was actually really oddly busy last time we had the book coming out because I was in the middle of doing filming a season of a TV show in LA. So I was flying back and forth on weekends to do the press days and then trying to fill. It was like a lot of back and forth. So luckily I won't be doing that this time.
Yeah, but you're doing the tour stuff this time.
But I won't be on tour. Yes, thank God.
True.
So it won't be, we'll have we have July off. The only thing I have in July is this book, which is great.
That's good.
Yeah.
It's fun to tour in the summer because everyone's traveling.
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah.
That'll be great. Is there a stop in particular that has any significance or that you're really excited about?
Yeah, we're starting the tour at Yankee Stadium on August 12th and 13th. So those 2 shows are
always wild.
Gonna be insane. I'm really looking forward to it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Aim low, Yankee Stadium.
Aim low. Exactly.
Why not?
If one wasn't good enough, we'll do another one.
Exactly. Twice in a row. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Do you feel like collaborating professionally helps your marriage or hurts your marriage?
I think
it helps.
It helps. We like to work together.
Yeah.
I do at least.
I love it.
Because we get to spend more time and then
we have press days, right? So we'll have to go to the city and like have a whole day, but then at least we have to go in early the night before and have date night. So we like turn it in. And so it works out for us.
Yeah. Mandated babysitting?
Yeah, exactly. Because it's work. We have to go. Okay.
Yeah. That's nice. If each of you could pick someone else you would like to co-write a book with, who would it be?
Ooh.
I think you and your sister should write a book together.
Oh my gosh, I would love to do that.
You should do that. I think that's what she should do. I can say the same answer. I've written a book with my brothers. It's not out yet. We're still finishing it, working on it. Been working on it for 5 years. That's a very interesting journey, but we've been through many iterations of it. Sometimes it's fast, like with our books, and sometimes it's very slow. Very slow.
What would you write about with your sister, Danielle?
Wow, I never thought of this, actually.
Growing up in New Jersey.
No, that would be...
I don't know. You're putting us on the spot, right?
Probably.
I am. I'm sorry. I know.
That's not a family thing, though, because we're very...
Each one of them you're very family oriented, but each one of you has a very different outlook. They'd have a good podcast. I do believe that as well.
Ooh, okay.
I do believe the 3 of them should have their own podcast, but that's just me. I've been saying it for a while now.
You have been.
Better jump on that before the podcast market gets saturated.
Very filled these days.
Yeah.
I'm kidding. I know. It's funny. So what are you excited about? Aside from the book and the summer, what else is coming up on the horizon? I know you always have all sorts of projects in the works.
Yeah, really. I have Claim to Fame coming out next in a couple of weeks. My God, it's so soon. June 26th, our 2nd season. The tour, the album just came out. This book, but very busy. Been very busy for a couple months now. Just happy to be home for a minute. I'm ready for some vacation with the family. We're going to our own beach for a little while, and so that'll be nice. Yeah.
Wonderful. And I know in the book, there are disappointing events, and sometimes you do feel like your characters that even though you know it's upsetting, you just can't kick that sad feeling. Even though you know it's like, okay, fine, yes, but I still feel so sad about this and I just can't get rid of it. Tell me about times maybe you felt that way about something.
I just recently had to deal with it. Honestly, we were on vacation. I was finished all the press that we had for everything for the book, for our album coming out and everything. We were on vacation for a week. We went to Disney, and that's what you do. What do you do on the Super Bowl? You go to the Disney. So, but I had 2 shows in the middle of it, and of course, love doing the shows. But I really wanted to spend time with them because I've been away a lot. So things I just really could not move, and it was part of the schedule. But it was disappointing that I had to leave. But helping them understand that she's such an amazing.
And they were even. I mean, I was sad too. But even though the girls were upset and sad or whatever, I would say okay, he's gonna leave, but mommy's gonna sleep in bed with you. And
she's made the best of it.
Girl time, and I'll get to go to dinner with you guys, just me and you, and then my family was with us, and so I tried, but I love that the book kind of shows that you still can have those feelings, and it necessarily doesn't have to go away, but you can deal with it better. Yeah. And
your feelings are never diminished. It's about how you operate through them.
Mm-hmm.
Very true.
Yeah.
Yes. Like when you're disappointed that your guest host leaves in the middle of the podcast so that he steals your phone.
You have to get more interesting guests. That's really
talking about. Do you have any questions? Yes, okay. I'm striking out with this guy today.
But summer has begun.
Yep.
Do you have any advice for aspiring creative types of all kind, children's book authors, musicians, anyone who's trying to pursue a dream?
I love it. Pursue a dream. I think, we got lucky because of our background, right? But I think just write what you love, write what you know, and that's what we did here. We weren't trying to do anything like more prolific than it was. We just wanted to tell stories that we've understood and that we've been through.
So are you going to ever write a book on marriage?
Oh,
what do you think?
I don't know.
That would be pretty awesome.
We could start it now. 13 years, here we go.
Roller coaster.
Yeah, it's been good. I think for us, writing a book about anything together or just working on any project together is fun because she's my best friend, so it's more time with her.
Aw, that's really sweet. Well, I feel like there are all these new books coming out about marriage and what regular happy marriages look like. And, which have previously been so under wraps, right? All the books are about horrible betrayals and all this stuff.
Yeah.
But I think it's also good for people to come out and say, like, this is what's working. And, some days we fight and whatever.
We also got married young. So, it could have worked and it could have,
totally backfired. But luckily
we kind of grew together. And sometimes you grow apart when you're growing up and you get married so young.
Totally.
But we did good.
I think we did good.
Yeah.
Okay. Any last questions from you? No?
What? Huh?
Do you have any questions? One question?
I don't have a question.
It's okay.
You're fired.
What are you doing wrong?
Okay. Well, I think the book is great. I think I am going to make a beach party in the kids' room next time it is raining.
Yes.
Giving parents some tools, not just to read the book, but read the book and then have the party.
Yes.
So there you go. It's a twofer.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming on.
I'll see you soon.
Bye.
Good luck. Bye.
Bye. Nice to see you.
Thanks for listening to this episode of Moms Don't Have Time to Read Books. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram at Zibby Owens and at Moms Don't Have Time to Read Books. Also sign up for my newsletter at zibbyowens.com and sign up for my virtual book club and meet lots of authors on Zoom every other week. Thanks so much to Steve and Ryan at Texture Sound for the sound editing. And thank you to Morning Moon Productions for providing this fantastic intro and outro music.